What up, Brat Pack? Welcome back to another episode of If You Know, You Know, the podcast. If you are not following me on all 5 platforms, what is you doing, baby? Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Now, I know we be having some technical difficulties and whatnot. However, the audio's always out. Audio's always out. Pop your AirPod in while you're at work and just listen. That's it. That's all. You don't need both AirPods. Just one. Because I'm a tuck it right under the kind of girl. Y'all men that don't have hair,
Sorry.
put on a beanie. Something. Little something. Little 1-2. But y'all ladies that got hair,
Some people don't even try to hide them no more though. They don't need to.
I be trying to hide mine, y'all.
They be at the fresh grocer on the cashier
With
line
the earbud.
earpod.
Talking to their girlfriend.
Giving a fuck. I used to have to hide my shit.
Yeah, I feel like I do need to hide mine. That's why, just boop.
Yeah.
And I'm good, because who gonna question?
Right.
But if I'm in the house, though, no. If I'm working from home, no. What I got to hide? Baby, I be watching TV. Look, I be watching TV. But yeah, go listen. Audio's always out. Video, we do have some womp issues with that. I know y'all love the snippets. They're returning. No worries. But as always, thank y'all for the love, the support, the comments, the rates, the reviews, the reposts, the DMs, the text messages. Thank you. Love y'all down for that. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all hear that?
Same cup.
Yeah, baby, I wasn't about to dirty up no more dishes. This is the pie cup, okay? Outside of my red pie cup, that's a bread. Thank you, Rima.
You're welcome.
But yeah, last week I had what? Drank.
Yeah. Some drink.
Some drink. Just drank.
Drink number 2.
Drink squared.
Like that.
Yeah.
Drink squared.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's still good.
It's
A week later.
a week later, and it's still good. Still busting down. But yeah, shots up, water, juice, soda, saliva, whatever you got.
Saliva.
Whatever you got. Just, yeah, take one down.
All right.
Take one down, pass it around. Yeah.
Come on. Defense work. Work. Sorry.
Why are we like this?
I don't know. My whole life is TV movie quotes and song lyrics.
At this point, but today we are going to do our usual, which is recap the week. Week was pretty basic. Work, of course. Had me a little doctor appointment. Ladies and gentlemen, gentle fellas, make sure y'all are getting checked out. From the rooter to the tutor, from the head to the toe. Because just because you feel good, don't mean that you're good. So yeah, make sure y'all scheduling your doctor's appointments, your dentist appointments, your eye doctor appointments, all that. Because babes, we're getting old. Like, we the new aunties and uncles. Like,
Not we. Oh.
oh, no. The shade.
I'm forever young. I'm sorry.
Okay. Sorry, young and limbo over there.
Nimble.
I ain't got a number.
Okay.
Wow, shots.
Young and limber, sure.
I mean, but stretch me out.
Okay.
But yeah,
Lexi.
okay, because that's what it's giving. But even you, everybody, make sure y'all get checked out.
That's definitely important.
Like, it's super, super important. But yeah, had my little doctor appointment, got my nose rings changed.
Period.
Shout out to the 2 hoops that I've been waiting to get forever in a goddamn day.
Would you ever do the other side?
I thought about it. I don't know. I feel like that might be too much. Like, I'm definitely taking out my septum because I don't even wear it down. So I'm taking it out because it's up there.
Is it?
Uh-huh. See?
I don't think I've ever seen it down.
Because it doesn't go with every aesthetic. So it's like, I just leave it up. But it also helps me breathe better.
But it's flipped up.
Just having it in general.
Okay.
But I think I'm just gonna take it out because I don't wear it down and it's just up there.
I ain't gonna listen down one time.
You did? I probably was cleaning it.
Yeah.
Look, and I put it right back up.
And I was like,
It's just up there swinging his feet like.
Like, she don't never put me down. Yeah, but yeah, I was waiting for that. I was waiting to get two hoops that actually cupped my nose because no shade, girlies, but I'm not a fan of the
loose ass.
this. Mm-mm. I don't like it to sit out. I like it to cup ever so gently.
Do it again.
I like it to cup ever so gently because I'm not a fan of the. Because that's what it be looking like this.
Yeah.
Like I got an okay sign. On my
Some people just don't really have noses for nose rings.
No, that's a thing. Yeah. Or they just need to find the jewelry that complements their nose size and
not pierced in the right spot.
Something's
going on.
But I mean, nose rings I feel like bring anybody, like it gives everybody like a little extra oomph.
Yeah, I love mine.
You men, they got them nose rings. Y'all be looking fine. Like a man with a nose ring is different. What?
Yeah, Tupac.
Okay, because maybe that's all I was thinking. That's all that was on the brain. Tupac. God damn, you fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I love him. Yeah. Nose ring.
He's fine. It seemed like a lot of the down south guys have nose rings. What?
I was thinking.
Yeah, it seemed like a lot of the down south guys have nose rings, and they really, us our brown men with the gold nose rings, they be eating that up.
I'm gonna have to tell my brother about that.
They be eating that up. Yeah, tell him to try gold.
I want to see him with a hoop. My brother never had a hoop.
Yeah, a gold hoop. Yeah. Now the studs are cute, but I love the hoops, the gold hoops on the guys. Like they eat that up. On the girls, I love a hoop too, but it has to be the right hoop to fit your nose.
Yeah, this hoop, it's a crowd pleaser. My other one was cute too, but it fucked my nose up. I want to bring it back. Yeah, I want to bring it back, but I was like, like it was hurting.
I felt like that was court just now.
No, for sure.
I had to look like,
because I'm like, I couldn't really flex my nostrils. I couldn't really blow my nose. I'm like, is it tight? I tried to loosen it up, and it was like, girl, it's too late. You made it too tight.
It's already irritated. Yeah.
So I had to go back to my standard, but I'm gonna try it again. Maybe not the flower one, but I have other ones. We'll see. Try
it after we come back from Orlando.
Yeah, and make sure you like put like a warm rag on your nose first, and then do it. Because when I got these changed, the original one, the one closest to
it hurt.
The second one hurt it. When I tell you, I said Mike, and I got it changed by the professionals because the second one I never really changed. I always just had the stud in there. But I'm like, again, I want a double hoop.
Yeah.
Oh, child, I was in there clenched.
Like some cheeks, baby.
Okay. It was hurting. It was hurting. But and it did hurt for like 2 days. It was like so sore. Yeah, but once that subsided, I said, "Oh, bitch, we back."
Yeah, and it looks
we
good.
back outside.
It's
yeah,
cute.
That was the highlight. Me and the girls got our nose ring changed.
So have you been prepping for Thanksgiving?
Child, girl, yeah. Because if you ain't prepping starting on Monday, what is you doing? Right. But remember, I ain't doing no turkey.
Right.
I'm not doing no turkey.
Right.
So it's not as much prepping, but I'm somebody who likes to see like my cabbage, my green. We're gonna chop that up. Clean them up. We're gonna put them in the refrigerator. My yams. Granted, remember I told you the one time I cut them up and did the sauce? We're not doing that.
Yeah.
So I may peel them and then just into the pot day of, let them boil down, do that. Cheese will get shredded maybe the night before. Okay. Because I don't want it to get like hard and too cold. So I'll prep that the night before. But yeah, prepping definitely started. And the shop.
Yeah, the shopping mostly.
Shout out to y'all that work in supermarkets. Because baby, I ain't got the patience.
I used to work in
for the people. I ain't got it.
And everybody can't be an entrepreneur.
Okay, can't. But
shout out to y'all.
I used to work at Pathmark.
I ain't got it.
What happened at Pathmark?
They closed them. But
all of them?
Yeah.
Oh damn. Did they turn it into something else?
Fresh Grocers.
They used to be Pathmark. Never knew that.
Well, not that one specifically.
Yeah, never mind. Nope.
The Pathmark up Shelton and Wayne is now Shelton Mart, but that used to be a Pathmark. I don't know.
On the corner.
Yeah.
Across the street from the Dunkin'.
And the Wendy's.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
And the BK.
Okay. Yeah, BK is back there.
Mm-hmm. But
actually, BK is right there. Duncan is a little further back there.
The Fresh Girls are up here. I don't know what that used to be. I don't think there was a Papermark because they wouldn't have had two that close. It was just something else. But I think they made a supermarket for the college campus. But yeah, the one up, my dad used to work at a Papermark up Grace Ferry. Once they closed that down, they turned it into a Fresh Grocer. And a lot of the Fresh Grocers up like West Philly and shit that were Pathmarks, they changed them into Fresh Grocers. Well, I think ShopRite bought them or something. Because, you know, now they Browns. Yeah. But anyway. Shout out to Mr. Brown. Shout out to everybody that is doing the cooking and the prepping and the shopping. Okay. It's definitely hard. And shout out to the workers, too.
Shout out to the workers, because, baby, that takes patience. Make sure when y'all cooking, y'all got your comfortable shoes on. Because, baby, being on your feet for that many hours straight, it's a little hard on the back, the boobs,
and the knees.
The knees and the ankles.
Have you some good tunes?
Yeah. Oh, baby, if you're not playing 90s R&B, what is you playing?
Or a little 80s.
You might have you a little ratchet moment, though.
Yeah, absolutely. You need to.
Might got to get a little glow.
Yeah.
But, yeah, make sure you got your 90s R&B on. Because it's definitely going to get you through those hours. And hours and hours. Okay? How was your week, though?
We were in Atlanta for our Friendsgiving.
Okay, how was that?
That was fun. We were glad that we would just be able to continue the tradition because the young lady that does it, she moved down there like 2 years ago. So this is the second time she's doing it. Mm-hmm. And everybody in the Wind Down crew was going. Everybody. Before, it was everybody except Chad. But now Chad is going. And now... Why would you?
If he catches that, he catches it. If he doesn't, oh well.
If you know, you know.
Because if you didn't... Just saying.
And then my sister was out of town and she lives in Atlanta. She was out of town last year, so this year she's coming. So I'm happy to see her, even though she was just here in October.
Oh, so she was already down there?
Yeah. Okay. But last year she was out of town when I came down. So I wasn't able to see her, but
you got to see her this time.
Yeah, she's picking us up from the airport. So, well, she picked us up from the airport. So shout out to her. We got to see her. Yeah, it was just fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to just like get away from crazy ass Philadelphia and just have a break. You know what I mean?
I wish it was a little longer.
Yeah, maybe we wish the weekend was a little longer.
I know, but I had to get back up here. Adult.
Yeah, you know how we do.
Did you have fun?
I had a ball. It's nice to kind of continue. I guess like we talked about before in the last episode or episode before, like friendships. Like if you met people like at a certain time and place, kind of like, you know, if they move away, we're still like no time has passed. We're still kind of just friends.
That's a genuine friendship.
And it's given like as you say, I think like I'm
family.
So that's my family. Even though we don't always see eye to eye, maybe they're my family. But it's like we might have disagreements, but we always have a good time. It's like them laughs, like how we be laughing on here. Like we be laughing, like,
cracking up in real life. Okay,
I'm with this one all the time with them. So it's like, and then we have our little insiders. We have our insiders with them. So it's just like a good time. And then she has her own mixed friends that come. That's from Atlanta that come. They may not like us too much, but it's okay.
You ain't there to be liked because we had to have a time.
We loud.
Last year they had to warm up.
And some people are just like they gotta warm up to you first.
We didn't give a fuck either.
Everybody can't be.
I mean, we never give a fuck. But it was just like, oh, because we take over the space. Sunny,
we so loud.
Yeah,
we have fun.
I already know. I know y'all in real life.
We be like, yo, it's
we don't like being around boring motherfuckers. That's just the bottom line.
It's like,
especially at events like that. Like,
yeah, or like
I don't want to just sit around because baby, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Like, live a little, laugh. Come on,
giggle, something, chuckle.
And the way we kind of interact is always like, are these niggas beefing? And it's like, no,
we're just
having friendly
this is just
banter.
us. Yeah.
We're bullshitting, but it was always a good time. And then we had some good food. Atlanta food sometimes be delicious, but we had some good food at brunch. Maybe I love a little brunch food.
Oh, love a brunch. A brunch hate to see me coming.
Now the spaghetti and fried fish, I don't know about that, but
we didn't even end up going there.
Yeah, because baby,
that's because you weren't feeling it. Baby, I would have ate that spaghetti and that fried fish.
It was the first time I ever seen something like that because we looked at the menus beforehand. And that's the first time I ever seen it actually in a restaurant. Like on the actual menu. Yeah.
Because people make that at home for sure.
But yeah, where's the place we ended up going to? I don't remember.
For the toast?
I think it was toast on Linux.
Mm-hmm.
We have been seeing a lot about it on social media and a lot of good things.
Mm-hmm.
And also our friend that frequents Atlanta because he graduated from Morehouse, he went there. He said it was good. So we were like, we're gonna take you up on it because we know you don't play about food. So
okay.
we went there. We had a good old time. We always have to fit that outing into the midst. Yeah, whether it's dinner or brunch, something's going to happen outside.
I wish Nene Leakes still had her spot in Atlanta.
Oh, the Lanithia Lounge.
Yeah. I went there one time I was in Atlanta. Ciao. Going there before our flight maybe caused us to be running through Atlanta motherfucking airport.
That's a big issue.
Mind you, you got to get on the little train thing.
Oh, yeah.
No,
baby.
But see, who did y'all fly back? Did y'all fly Delta?
No.
Because Atlanta's Atlanta's like a Delta hub. So it's like
we ain't fly Delta. I don't remember. I think we flew Frontier back, actually.
Oh, yeah.
This was when the Lanithia was still open. But yeah, we like, oh, we gotta go. So we went, and our dumbasses almost missed our flight. Like, I couldn't check my bag. Like, I had to check my bag at the gate. It was horrible. And then
y'all must have had a good time though.
We did. We had a great time.
Spot?
Yes, the food was good. The hookahs was busting. The drinks was.
I wonder why her shit ain't stay open, and they got all them damn OLGs.
I said, oh, it's not open. Yeah, it's not open anymore.
That franchise.
Crazy.
Yeah, but the food was really good, and like I said, the hookahs were busting. The drinks were good. The service was good. So I was like, okay.
Wow.
But we were like, all right, we're gonna leave in 3 minutes. We're gonna leave in 2 minutes. We're gonna leave in 5 minutes. Yeah, and we literally, when I tell you, we ran all the way through the airport, all the way up to the gate, only to then get a text message 5 minutes later saying our flight was delayed because there were people still in the line. I said,
not Macaulay Culkin.
Not I just ran through this fucking airport. I was pissed. Like, did I just
Usain Bolt through the
baby
through the Atlanta?
Did I just Shikari through this fucking air?
Hello?
For nothing with a suitcase?
Oh hell no!
Oh baby, I said I know these wheels is like, bitch. We done
Free
with
me.
you. We're done with you.
Done.
But yeah, I didn't have any Friendsgivings, but I'm glad y'all enjoyed yours.
Yes, happy to be back in the city of Philadelphia.
Are we?
AKA Port SPA.
Okay.
Love it here. No place like Philly.
Yeah, facts. No place like Philly at all.
Ugh. Anyway, yeah.
But yeah.
This week can move.
Very much so can.
I'm looking forward to eating more food. So yeah.
I'm crying.
Happy Thanksgiving to y'all niggas.
Okay, yes. Hope y'all all were fed well.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Y'all had y'all a good nappy poo. Yeah, like, listen, food. I ate well. But I was sent a video and I'm just gonna play it because y'all know I do not watch my videos ahead of time. For those that think this pod is scripted, it is not. This is authentically my wild, crazy ass, along with my producers. So yeah, I do not pre-watch my videos and think about what I'm going to say. Maybe I watch it live and in color with y'all.
In real time.
And in real time. So let's see what this video is about.
Pardon me.
Hold on, I'm gonna open it. Come on, go. Oh, it's from you.
My wife said to me one day, yo, we need to have a conversation. You're not intimate enough. I don't feel intimacy. I'm gonna be real. I was like, I don't even know what that means. She said, you don't spend intimate time with me. So I said, I didn't know that you felt like I wasn't intimate. If we never talked about it during this time, when would you have told me? And she said, I don't know when it would have came up. Now watch. When we don't communicate, it creates a gap. From the time Tyshawn is supposed to say something to the time Tyshawn actually says something, everything in between here is what? A gap. And everything happens in the gap. People get divorced in the gap. Other chicks and other dudes enter the equation in the gap.
Facts.
People get information misconstrued in the gap. Every relationship, every couple, your number one priority is to close your gap.
Wow.
Moment of clarity.
Yeah. I knew you would, it'll enlighten the people.
Moment of clarity.
I said, drop it in the thing.
Now, now I feel like I should have had a guest. I wholeheartedly believe that. And I say that because I am someone who, my communication doesn't suck, but I try to not communicate off of emotion and try to communicate logically. However, I lean more towards emotion because a lot of what I say in that moment, it's because I feel a type of way. Now, in more recent days, I am more so leaning towards logic. You know what I mean? And like stopping, determining how I feel about whatever it was, and how I want to respond. But it never crossed my mind that leaves a gap for just shit to kind of like pile up in. And then by the time I'm responding or I want to communicate, I kind of gave you all this room to think, feel, all of the above because I wasn't talking to you. Or I decided to take my time. But it's like, I'm kind of like...
It's like a catch-22.
Yeah, because I'm like, am I not allowed my time to like stop and think about how I feel and how I want to respond? Or should I just be off of emotion?
Because if I do that and I say some shit that you don't like because I didn't have the time to decompress.
Exactly.
Then what does that look like?
For me?
Like
crazy.
like and now how are you, like, you're the significant whoever you into it with?
Right.
I'm saying some crazy ass shit to you because I need a moment. I'm like you. I can't do it.
I can't. Yeah. But it's like, I literally just had this conversation. My reactions to things in the moment are never malicious.
Mm-hmm.
However, they are coming from a place of love. Because if I did not love you, I would not give a fuck.
Right.
To even respond. Right. Yeah, like I wouldn't care. But because of the love and how I feel for you and all of that, I'm responding off of emotion because they're real. Like, my emotions are real, they're valid. So if I'm like, nigga, da-da-da-da-da, again, not malicious. However, it's how I feel in the moment. And I'm going to stop taking away from that and trying to like mask or downplay my own feelings. I'm not doing that shit. The gap, it's real too. Like it's real because you do get you're giving that person. For me, like if I'm the person on the receiving end of the gap, you're giving my brain time to wander, and you can't always pull yourself back from that. Like some can, some can't. But if my brain starts to wander, baby, it will start connecting dots that ain't even the fuck there.
My question is to this whole thing is how much time has to pass for it to be considered a gap? I feel like it's subjective because like if I say I need a couple of hours and it only takes you a couple of hours to wander off, were you really locked in the first place? Yeah. Now I can say if
it depends on the situation though. It depends on what occurred.
That's true. Also, that's why it's like it's a nuanced conversation. But I think going into something, that's why people need to learn their person or their friend or whoever they're around, so that they can understand how they deal with conflict resolution, so that you're not feeling like it's a gap,
right?
And you know that in the beginning we talked about this. I need this much allotted time to get my thoughts together.
I don't even think a time frame should be put on it. I feel like when you're ready, you're ready.
Right.
Like I can go an hour, 30 minutes, 3 days. Like not saying I'm not going to communicate with you, like check in with you, but we're not going to talk about whatever it is that occurred.
Right.
But we're going to talk about it. But I have to get my mental, emotional together. Because certain situations can fucking shatter your mental and emotional state. And you got to kind of build yourself back together, piece yourself back together before you can even go have a conversation.
Yeah.
And not be, you know what I mean? And be calm, cool, collective to have the conversation. It really depends on what it is, who it is that you're talking to. Like there's a lot of other variables that come into play with this whole gap situation. Do I think it's real? For sure. for sure. Because he mentioned divorce. Y'all not getting divorced in 2 hours.
Right. Yeah.
Like, but that's like
unless that was
pattern.
already something.
Exactly. That's a pattern of leaving the gap.
When I listened to it, I don't think it was referenced like maybe like an hour or so. But sometimes I know for me, like, I know something be wrong with me, and I be like, I'm cool. I'm cool with it. I'm good. Cool. Like, I'm good. It is. I don't want to deal with this shit. But me telling you, like, that kind of.
But your person should know that. Like, if I'm saying I'm good, that's a dead ass fucking lie.
But then that's a gap because if you're not communicating, then I can't force you. And when I'm pissed, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. So therefore, I think it's like from the time you felt, like you said, from the time you felt the way, right? Not saying you gotta say I feel away, nigga.
Right now, yeah.
But it's like from the time you felt the way, from the time you spoke up, how much time
was in between
there. And then also, like you said, with your mind, like, not saying it works in 2 hours, but like if you're stewing for 3 days and I'm not seeing you, we coming and going, we just passing on the night, or you here or you not, like it's like, okay, where the fuck you at?
Right.
So literally it kind of just depends on like how you're communicating your issue versus sitting on it.
Right.
Because it's like with friendships, everything, like you said, everything happens in the gap. But you got to be aware of it being a gap. Right. Everybody has their own POV. So if I'm doing my own thing and me and her have an issue, it's like, well, she should figure it out. But it's like, no, she's not me. She's not
right. Y'all don't have the same brain.
Right. But sometimes was my friend. She'll know like, oh, Kurt feeling a little way. She won't call me right away, but she'll be like, hey, I thought you was feeling a little way. You okay? Yeah. And I'll be like, like,
like I said, you gotta allow each party has to allow the other person time to process and decompress the way that they need to.
Right.
Putting a time. I mean, yeah, you can put a time frame on it because I'm going to stand on it. If I don't talk to you in 3 days, we're done. We're done. Like, no, seriously.
3 days?
3 days. Like, no communication.
3 business days.
No, 3 days. Sunday to Sunday. 3 days. Because think about it. If you're in and this is like relationship wise. This is not friendship wise.
Right.
Because I don't have to talk to my friends every day.
No.
But relationship wise, if I don't talk to you for 3 consecutive days, and no, not business days, 3 consecutive days, that's a done deal for me. Because realistically, if you can go, that's a hell of a gap. No communication, that's a big ass gap. And it's a big ass sign at the same time. Like, but what was I about to say? Oh, 3 days no communication is insane. If you're in a relationship with somebody, y'all should be at the very least checking in.
Yeah.
At the very least. Whether that's how was your day, what you doing, did you eat, whatever y'all verbiage is, there should be at least a check-in once a day. I ain't saying we gotta be on the phone for 2 hours. But once a day, check in. Yeah, for sure. Anything else is insane. That's not a relationship. That ain't even a kinship. I don't know what the fuck that is. That's a friendship. That's what that is. You just a friend.
So with that being said, that's put for you in that particular realm. That's putting a time limit on it. So you're pretty much saying for you, for the word, I can't go 3 days without talking to you.
No communication? No.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she said certain things that she's okay with putting a time limit on it.
Yeah.
Like how long it'll take me to like process my feelings and talk like in depth. Like we can still have like a surface level conversation, but like maybe it'll take an hour for me to have this conversation. Maybe it'll take a couple of days, but I will still communicate with you.
Just not about whatever that was.
Surface level, but not about that situation.
Yeah, until I'm ready.
So that is where it's like a little bit like it could be a time put on it and it could not.
Yeah. Because I'm not going to not talk to you. I'm just not going to touch on that situation until I'm ready. And that could take those same 3 days, but I'm going to communicate with you, like you said, surface level.
So within there, are you vocalizing like, hey, I just need a couple of days to get myself together? Or are you just like, we had a little blow up, bitch? You hungry?
Right.
Yeah, we had a little blow up. You hungry? Yeah.
My mom does that.
It's very much that. But again, I'm also still kind of learning and navigating myself at this point. So
it's like, no, bitch, I ain't hungry. I want to talk.
And then when I want to talk, I'm just like, I don't care what you're doing. I want to talk.
Right.
But I'm learning.
But then that's the gap. So
yeah.
It's like, so I think that we all have our own individual, like, this is how I am.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you're with somebody, it's like like you always say, I'm gonna meet you where you at.
Mm-hmm.
But are you really meet me where I'm at in this realm? If you're like, fuck it, I said what I said, and I'm ready, nigga, I'm ready. You get what I'm saying? Like that's the gap. So then, So because we don't experience us, right, and you don't experience you, doesn't know how you come off at times,
Right.
not always, but sometimes,
like
it be a little
rawr.
the tiger bitch, they're great, and we be like, whoa. So that your reactions to whatever situation it may be could be like, ooh, I don't want to argue, or like they may be avoiding of conflict. Let me just not be around because I don't want to be cursed the fuck out. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get that for sure. But it's not always. It really depends on what it is, because it's not always raw. You know what I mean? But when I need to be, I'm gonna be that. I'm gonna be that. Because I've had relationships where I felt like my feelings were not valid, not acknowledged, like all of the above, to the point where I ended up putting down my own feelings. Like,
no, did that happen in the gap?
Possibly. I feel like we doing a Gap commercial.
That happened in the Gap, baby.
Possibly.
Baby Gap.
Well, maybe yes, because everybody's not a good communicator, and I can say that for myself. Like, I wasn't the best communicator either, but again, learning to be a better communicator, and speak up for myself, and me acknowledge how I feel and what that looks like and what that means for me in that situation. You know what I mean? But that Gap shit, a lot probably has. Shit, I probably got fucking divorced in the Gap. Who knows? Like, all right, child, it might have been the Gap. Who knows?
I need Gap insurance.
Hello, to cover the gap, close your gaps.
Some braces.
Hello, Invisalign.
Invisalign. Listen, braces, but yeah, the Gap. I feel like the moral of that is to communicate.
Right.
Period. Communicate. Period.
And to be aware. Cause like if we live together, it's no way that I don't know something's wrong with you. And
my shit read on my face, so
we know.
Yeah.
Not the collective, we know.
I'd be like, girl.
I'm like, I'm good.
Do you need a sandwich?
No, I don't want a sandwich. I want an Uncrustable.
Well, same shit, just with no crust.
No crust.
And it's already pre-made.
Pre-made, period. And don't let it be ice cold. Let it get room temp. But let it get room temp. That's why mine's sitting right there right now. But yeah, communication is touchy. He is touchy. For me, at least, it's touchy.
Why?
Because I'm not used to having or being with someone who's a communicator.
Okay.
Like, I'm used to being with people that shut down. Like,
yeah, I hate those communicators.
Like they,
man.
or yeah, they just like shut down, and then that shutdown causes me to shut down. Or if your approach is a little shaky, then I'm going to shut down. It's like, never mind. I don't even want to talk about it. Never mind.
Forget it.
Yeah, I'm forget it. No, don't worry about it.
I'm gonna forget it. Type of bitch. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't care no more. Leave me alone.
Like that. But I feel like if it's something that you want, whether it be friendship, whatever, you have to.
I've learned to.
Like I got a text the other day from somebody, no names, but from somebody trying to mend something between myself and someone else.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, I appreciate it. However,
I don't need it.
I'm not losing sleep over it. You know what I mean? Like, I get that we're all grown. I get all of that. And I appreciate it. But it's just like, what is that really doing for me? And somebody said to me something very like, you're right. Like, I had an aha moment. They said that you have to stop and really think, like, is this person bringing value to my life?
And they ain't. Sorry.
I wonder who said that.
Sorry.
Like, is this person bringing value to my life? And that made me, like, evaluate everybody. Like, everybody that's around me, like, that I associate with. Like, what are you really bringing to me? Mm-hmm. Not monetary, not just what value. And that could be value of any category, stature, whatever. What are you bringing to me?
Yeah, we definitely wasn't on that list. I'm playing. I'm playing.
I'm crying.
So with that, I just have a question. So back to the message you got, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you pretty much was like, yeah, I'm cool. Based on the topic that we're speaking about, right? So much has transpired within that gap
for sure.
That it's like, is it too far going? Where it's like, I'm really good because I've learned to live, no shade to nobody. I learned to live a life without you.
Mm-hmm.
Whether or not you miss me or not, you're not good for where I am right now. We can grow apart.
Mm-hmm.
It's no beef, but literally so much has happened in the gap that it's like, bitch, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I think I'm just like, again, and all of this happened in the gap, in that gap, and other gaps. Just a lot has happened. At this point, it's a fucking void. Yeah. Like it's just a big dark circle.
Big ass pothole.
It's just a big, like the ones in the Philly streets. Like, but I just think that so much has occurred in the time, in a specific time frame, that is just like, I just don't care. Like, you know what I mean? I just don't care. And it's not no shade. No, I just don't care. If it mends and fixes, cool. But I'm not about to be like, here's my olive branch, I'm extending. I'm not doing all of that. Like,
makes sense.
What's meant to be will be. What's meant to happen will happen. Flat out, point blank, period. Like.
So are you open to possibilities or not?
What if it's meant for me? It'll be.
I said what I said.
Look, I said if it's meant for me, it'll be.
I said what I said. What you
like
said was some bullshit.
I'm going. With these gaps, y'all just communicate with the people that y'all love, that y'all want to stay in your life. Just communicate. Like, I know it can be difficult at times. However, it's very much so needed.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, for me, it's touchy. For some of y'all, it might be touchy. Y'all may not be good communicators, whatever. But we are constantly growing and learning ourselves day to day. And when certain shit happens in our lives, it's like an additional learning fucking moment. Or, yeah, a learning moment. And it can affect you in ways that you were not prepared for.
Mm-hmm.
But nonetheless, it happened. And you got to adjust to it. Or say fuck it.
Final thought.
Yes.
How are you closing your gaps, if you have any, at the present?
Oh, baby, I got plenty. I told you I got a fucking void at this point. It's a fucking dark void at this point.
Help with the Brat Pack out with some advice. Help the Brat Pack out.
I'm currently evaluating.
Okay.
I'm finding it.
Taking inventory.
Yeah, I'm evaluating everything.
Taking stock.
Take 3 boxes of cereal.
Pathmark.
Beep.
That's not funny. I used to stop.
Just evaluating everything. Relationships, friendships, just everything, along with myself. Like I said, what value are you bringing to my life? Because if it's not bringing me, if our connection, relationship, friendship, whatever it is not bringing me happiness, communication, trust, fucking peace, I don't want it. I don't want it.
I don't want it no more.
I don't want it.
You
yeah, because it becomes too much. Like, I'm not. I may pop my shit, but conflict, I ain't got time.
Yeah,
I ain't got time. But I'm
at
not.
At this point, let's run a fade.
Okay, catch me outside. How about that? Hold me, definitely.
Yeah,
hold me. Catch me outside. How about that?
We're new people.
But yeah, just evaluating and taking self accountability for
that's the first step.
My role in certain situations and things like that. But every day is a process.
Very mature.
Very
and demure. Look,
mature,
demure, and mindful. Jinx.
That might be the fun.
Damn, they just be flowing. Okay. They just be flowing.
It's the liquors.
Child, I had the ginger ales in the liquors. Do I want to do a Brat Fact, or do we have somebody?
Let's check.
Yeah, because I gave a Brat Fact on the last one. I be trying to mix it up for the peoples. You know what? I think I do have one, actually. So this is my Brat Fact, but however, I don't think that this is valid anymore.
Okay.
So the Brat Fact is Brat 444.
Okay.
When someone shows you who they are the first time, believe them because that's who they are.
Why don't you think that?
Because I do believe people can change.
Okay.
And I say that because of myself, like, so I don't think that's valid. And I do think people deserve second chances, because not everything defines the relationship, the friendship. Like, people make mistakes, but please don't mistake a mistake in a pattern, because they're different. A mistake is a one-hit quitter. Multiple, that's a pattern. Reoccurring, that's a pattern. And if you already gave that person a second chance after that first time, it's like, that's it. That's that second chance. I ain't say third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. It's that second.
So there's two chances.
Is
two.
Real quick, is there like a level of how bad the offense is to give them a chance, like, of having a second? Second chance.
Yeah, there's always, it's levels to everything.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's up to the person and what they can tolerate and all of that. But I do believe everybody deserves a second chance. And just because they might have showed you a bad side or not so likable side at one point, that doesn't mean that's who they are.
Okay. All right.
And that was the Brat Fact. As always, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. Y'all already know, get your asses on the socials and get the following.
I want to say shout out to y'all listening to the audio. The audio numbers have went up. Shout out to y'all. We're working on the YouTube. We're trying not to get out of here.
Banned.
Yeah, because they have to take us out.
Yeah.
But we're working on it. So shout out to y'all for holding down the audio. We appreciate it.
Really do appreciate that. But as always, if y'all did not know, let me hear you.
Now you know.
Period. Bye.
Very good. Very good.